Alright, before we get into the video, I'm going to talk to you guys about Futtrading.co.uk, our trading site that's there to help you guys make millions of coins throughout FIFA 22. We've already got people in the Discord that are sitting well over 5 million TP with millions of coins on their account, basically building and trading and doing whatever they want on this game without spending their hard-earned money on FIFA points. So what do you get for your money? Tier 1, £10 gets you access to the low budget area across all platforms. You also get access to our trading areas for chem styles, that's anchors, hunters and shadows. And we just launched our icon area for you guys. Every single tradable icon is on there to help you guys trade with them and make millions. The access for tier 2 includes fluctuations. This is an area of the site that is incredibly overpowered. It tracks the market 24 hours a day. It shows you the low point on cards, the high point on cards, the average price that card has been at, and gives you guys an ideal price that you guys can go and buy that card at and flip it on for pretty much guaranteed profit. We don't say it lightly when we say you guys will make millions of coins if you utilize it. If you've already subbed, make sure you join the Discord. If you're debating subbing, join the Discord as well. It's completely free and you can talk to website subscribers directly and ask them what they think about the site. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. We're on the verge of 32,000 subscribers on the channel. Again, we're on Project Fuzzball 40k. When we hit that 40k, we'll be giving away a next generation console. But you may as well subscribe either way because you'll get the opportunity to make coins. I'll teach you how to grind the game. Every morning, we're bringing out League SBC method. Essentially, I'm showing you guys how I'm making free packs, grinding free packs. And I'm going to be crafting salad for free. And the evening videos are always trading videos, so you guys don't lose coins and you make coins. This video is a bit of both. So I'm trying to teach you guys how to not lose coins, but also how you can make coins in this market. Now, one thing I want to talk about specifically about FIFA at the moment is a lot of people like to talk about how you can't make coins in the market's unpredictable, and that's not true. It's really, really not true. Yes, the market can go up and down. It's done that every single FIFA. The difference with the market this year is the fact that a lot of gold cards and stuff like that don't quite have the same value. Does that mean we can't make coins? No, not even remotely. But you have been warned on this. I'm going to warn you now. There's a lot on the horizon that could really, really hurt your club. It can hurt your buys. And you need to be able to trade in the right way each day to make coins in the best way you possibly can and limit your risk with any sort of supply or content EA bring out, which hurts it. So we'll come back in a second. We're going to do it bit by bit and sort of piece it out for you guys. We're going to start by talking about the market and how it's reacted recently to the new content, new promo. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so what has the market done recently? Well, what you need to understand is when there's a lack of content on this game, the market tends to rise in most areas. So someone like Lukaku, who is fodder basically at this point, most of the gold cards are. His low recently has been something in the region about 17,000 coins. That's where his low has been. And if you look right now, he's sat at about... That would have been a nice buy to be fair. He's at about 26,500, 27,000 give or take, okay? He's up 10,000 from his low. Now, the reason for that is, number one, packs aren't really being opened that often because this Adidas Numbers Up promo is pretty terrible. Number two, there's still somewhat a demand for fodder. You've got like Salah and stuff like that on the game. So there's still a moderate amount of demand for the for fodder. But because nothing's being opened up, these sort of cards go up. Even cards like Cristiano Ronaldo and Mbappe, they're up slightly. And you have to understand that right now is a dangerous time to buy because of that. It's always iffy because let's say theoretically you go and buy Lukaku for your team. It only takes a massive amount of supply, which we'll talk about in a second, to hammer his price down. Does that mean you don't buy these cards? No, I hate it when people are like, I'm not going to buy a card in case I lose coins on him. Just enjoy the game, but always keep a set amount of coins separate that you use to trade with. That if you do lose coins in your team, it doesn't really matter too much. It's vitally important you do that. However, the reason the market's high is lack of content. So what happens when we get loads of content and what's on the horizon? First thing to talk about, and it's the most important thing, is that in the code, there are 100k preview packs. Now, EA could be sticking them in for the Black Friday promo, which we'll talk about in a second. They could just be there because EA are using it as a placeholder. But when we got the 50k preview packs, the market got hammered. And so my first rule that I'm playing to at the moment is I do not hold anything past 24 hours. So anything I buy from 6 PM, like on the content drop on Twitch, I get gone by 6 PM the next day. Most of it, 80-90% of it will be profit. The rest will be break even or loss, but I'll make way more profit than that. I sell everything before that period because the moment that 100k pack drops, the market will take a hit. Does that mean in the long term I'll make a loss? No, it just means in that moment I have to wait longer for the card to bounce back. We saw big drops in the market before it rebounded quite nicely. So that's the first thing that's important in terms of looking at what sort of content could come out. After this, we're going to talk about how you make coins in this market, don't get me wrong, but that's what you need to be thinking about. The next thing to think about is what I just spoke about a minute ago, and that is Black Friday. Black Friday is on the horizon. It's pretty much going to come out. It comes out every year. We've not heard anything about it yet, but it will be here. Now, Black Friday is a promo where loads of packs get open. I think it's 2-for-1 packs, half-price packs of coins, all this sort of stuff. Tons of packs get opened up and the market gets hammered. Now, normally, this is the point in the game where cards like Lukaku would normally be 150. They drop off to like 70k, 80k, and the market gets hammered. This year, a lot of cards don't have value. So all really you're going to be interested in is the fodder, I think, in my opinion. If you're buying like Ronaldo and Mbappe for your team, that could be the time to buy. They do tend to bounce back a little bit post-Black Friday. But that's where you're going to be able to make a lot of coins. Buying fodder, buying cards over the course of that promo. Black Friday and Cyber Monday, technically. But prior to that, you just got to be careful. You've got to be really, really careful. Especially until these 100k preview packs drop. So now, with that in mind, let's go on to talk about how you make coins in this market and the safest ways you can make coins. I'll be right back with that. I'll see you soon. Alright guys, so how do we make coins in this market? And relatively speaking, it is easy to do. You're looking for what we call quick flips. Now, quick flips are cards that you flip on for instant profit. And by instant, we tend to mean within 24 hours. You don't really want to be investing in anything except for one exception, which we'll talk about in a second. Now, a quick flip is anything that's basically the best deal you can find. So, we talked about a lot recently in terms of position changes, okay? It's probably the most consistent way to trade in this game. Someone like an Allen, which I've shown you a million one times before, he sells for about 1,100, sometimes 1,000 coins, depending on content. However, with position change up to striker, he sells for a lot more. He sells for in and around 3,000 coins, okay? Now, these are ways that you can make profit instantly. You don't need to hold these cards for very long. Even overnight, they will sell. I do it with all of them. These are sort of buys that you want to make as much as you possibly can because there's very little risk involved in them. If you buy Allen at not far off discard price or what he sells for anyway, can you really make a loss? No. And moreover, he's still good. You can have as many packs as you want to open up. Allen does not come out of those packs with a striker card on him. He comes out as a CDM. So it does not matter really what happens to him. Yes, he might drop a little bit because people start panicking and listing up the strikers and whatnot. But there's no real risk there. He will bounce back because, like I say, he doesn't come out of packs with a striker on him. And vice versa. Gabriel Jesus, for example, he doesn't come out of packs with a central midfield card on him. So again, you can have a little look at him and go, okay, cool. Central midfield. Don't know where he's at the moment, but he's usually very high. Look at, I mean, it's ridiculous how high this card is. Again, 4,500 coins. Your risk is very, very minimal. You can flip them on. If you really want to be careful, let's say you pick up a Jesus for 2,000 coins. Flip him for 4,000 coins. Get him gone. Don't keep listing massively below. Make sure you keep the market up. But it's okay to flip him on quite quickly. Within half an hour, get him sold. You can do the same thing with special cards. If I show you my transfer pile, you'll see all the special cards that I bought, like yesterday. All of these have the exact same thought process attached to them. Ideally, I picked them up Hunters and Shadows too to make them more valuable. But cards like Delort were picked up for 13k, sold for 17k. The Dombeles, you guys know I love trading with him, 23, 24k. Delort again picked up, I think this one was 13.5. Correa picked up for like 11k. These are the sort of buys you want to make because there's a finite, only a certain supply of them, and you can sort of flip them on instantaneously for profit. But we can also trade with the content that's on the game. And one of my favourite ways to make coins at the moment is to flip and sell the current League SBC cards. So someone like a Ligue 1, for example. A lot of people that are buying these Ligue 1 cards are looking for specific cards to essentially finish off the one that requires 11 from the same team. So a lot of the time, these cards can sit for a little bit and you can compare price on them and see which ones are selling for X amount and flip them on for profit. Now, for example, this guy here hasn't got masses of profit in him. Not like anything you should talk at home about, but either way, you keep an eye on these, and I keep doing it. I keep basically going back, compare price. I mean, you can't compare price back out on that one because there's 2 million there. I'll keep going up to it. You can sort of compare price back out and wait for them to pop. Easily enough like that. Or again, you can flip it around this way, and you can go, okay, cool, let me bid on these cards. And the more you do it, the more it adds up. So someone like this De Silva yesterday, on stream, I picked him up for 2,000 coins. Just as an example, we sold him for 2,800 coins. Because they do pop at this price. And again, someone like him, he may pop at 2,200 coins and no one snaps on to buy him because they're like, oh, well, Bond's just selling for that price. He isn't. He's selling for 3,000 coins. So if he pops, you make yourself 700-800 coins. Instant profit. Again, you're looking to flip these cards on instantly without having to worry. You can work with Ligue 1 players, MLS players, Eredivisie players. They're all in demand right now, so it's easy to make profit from them. But the one safe investment, and I've talked about it before, so check out yesterday's video, I won't go into too much detail, is the same League SBC cards can be bought into now for when the SBCs drop. Packs mean coins. People love opening packs in this game, and if there are players required for those packs to be opened up, people will buy them. So go to the Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, all those leagues, and buy up silvers, 700 coins in and around that. Bronzes, again, similar sort of price. They will bounce when that SBC comes out. They might initially take a hit, but they will bounce eventually to the point where the Liga right now is nearly 3,000 coins a card. So that is what I would be doing right now in this market. It's what I am doing in this market, and I'm making a healthy amount of coins every day. 2, 3, 400k a day being made just by relying upon cards that I instant flip on. 80, 90% of profit. Some of those are break even, some are a few losses, but my wins are way more than my losses. Way, way more. And it's working well for me to get involved in it. But like I say, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.